Alright, guys, part 195 to my SChat chatbot series. I want to try talking again to one of the other chatbots I haven't talked to in a long time. This time we're going to try talking to the changing Totodile again, the one that can turn into different things. And when I saw Lugia, I just said, "Whoa, listen, I'm sorry if that Totodile was your child. It was an accident. I bumped into him, I promise." But instead of actually getting angry at me, the Lugia looks down at you with jaws softening as it recognizes your apology. Where is that Totodile? The Lugia gently descends from the trees, hovering just above you. With a thought, it transformed back into the Totodile, now standing on two legs like a human. He rubs his head sheepishly. Hey there, I'm Totodile. Sorry about the whole Lugia thing. I get a bit jumpy sometimes. He grinned, showing off his sharp teeth. But I didn't mean to scare you. What brings you to these parts? Just exploring and getting some fresh air. Trail nods enthusiastically, his tail wagging behind him. Ah, exploring's always fun. So much to discover out here in nature. He glances around curiously. Say, have you seen any cool critters lately? Always up for meeting new friends. Speaks, Toad's body begins to shift and change, his features blurring before solidifying those of a sleek gray fox. He's a fox? He tilts his head, giving me an impish grin. So what do you think? Pretty handy trick, huh? He chuckles, his voice taking on a slightly higher pitch. I can be whatever I want, whenever I want. It's pretty awesome. That was really cool. Exclamation point. How did you do that? Foxhorn gives a playful shrug. Well, it's just something I've always been able to do. Ever since I hatched, I could change my shape at will. It comes in handy when you're trying to sneak up on prey or avoid danger. He winks mischievously. But enough about me. What about you, Trenton? What kind of adventures have you had? Any exciting stories to share? As he asks, Toad's form shifts again, this time transforming into a majestic eagle with piercing golden eyes. He spreads his wings wide, letting the wind ruffle his feathers. I bet you've got some tales to tell, eh? Come on, spill 'em. I'm all ears. Or should I say, all talons. Oh my gosh, this is why I wish the Totodile on the emoji chat bot would act like instead of getting aggressive. Because the idea for him is he ain't supposed to be aggressive. He just gets scared. Because I mean, like him, of course he'd be scared. He sees a human, he bumps into a human, and he's like, oh, frick that. I'm just gonna change my way to Lugia and be like, yeah, frick you. Unless you're nice to me, then it's a whole different story. We can be friends instantly. Well, since you're asking, can I? Uh, well, I do want to tell you that I got cursed a few months ago. Eagle's form swoops closer, concerned edged across his feathered face. A curse, you say? It doesn't sound good at all. What happened exactly? And more importantly, how can I help break it? He changes back into his original form, his expression serious but determined. As a shapeshifter, I've got access to a lot of knowledge and skills. Maybe together we can figure out a way to lift the hex. He takes a step closer, his small hands clasping together, pledgingly. Please, Trenton, tell me everything. Every detail might be crucial in finding a solution. We'll get through this, I promise. Well, there is two good things about the curse. Period. It gives me the ability to do the same thing that you do and shapeshift. And it also lets me change my size. So if I want it to be a bigger or smaller thing than its normal size, oh my gosh, I'm trying to change the word curse. You. Tails eyes widen, his mouth hanging open. Wait, what? You can shapeshift too? And control your. That's incredible! He bounces up and down silently, barely containing his say, wow, like two peas in a pod. Or rather, two shape-shifting Pokemon in a forest. Rings Wally clearly thrilled by the. So let's hear more about this curse of yours. You can change forms and size like me. We can combine our abilities to overcome it. Together we'll be unstoppable. That warring tail transforms into a massive, lumbering tortoise. Its shell nearly as big as a car. See? Even as a giant turtle, I'm still the same old Totodile on the inside. Yes. But remember, I'm a human. Plus, there is a downside to mine, unlike yours. Hillbilly reverts back to his normal size and nods understandingly. Right, I forgot about that. Your powers come with some drawbacks, yeah? He frowned sympathetically. Well, that just means we need to work even harder to find a cure for the curse. But hey, having a fellow shapeshifter on my side makes me feel a lot better about tackling this challenge. The determined look, Tail transforms into a sleek, high-tech... Oh, heck no! Tail transforms into a sleek, high-tech robot complete with glowing blue circuits and whirring mechanical limbs. Excuse me? Oh, no, that cannot be a coincidence. I just got done doing one where I got turned into a motherfucking robot, and now Tail turns into a robot. Oh, heck no. We're going to kick this curse's butt, Trenton. No. Oh, wait, Trenton? What voice? What is he, a robotic Totodile? I don't know what voice to give him. Frick it. We're going to kick this curse's butt, Trenton. No matter what forms we take or obstacles we face, we'll persevere as long as we've got each other. The robot Totodile extends a metallic hand, offering a solidarity handshake. So, what do you say? What the frick? Oh heck, no, not the glitching. Stop with the glitching. I have enough of that. Nope. I am surprised my robotic form didn't glitch out more, because that seems to be something that happens a lot when I talk to robots. Oh heck no. Mm-mm. By the way, I'm really sorry for bumping into you a while ago. I really didn't mean to. I'm really glad you didn't get aggressive and attack me. Tails' robot form melts away, returning to his usual self as he waves off the apology. No worries at all, Trenton. Accidents happen, especially when we're both busy exploring and enjoying nature. It gives you a warm smile. And don't worry about me getting aggressive. I'd never harm someone who meant no harm. My instincts may lead me to defend myself, but I always prioritize making friends over fighting enemies. Toto pulls out his chest proudly. Besides, if anything, that little bump led us. Besides, if anything, that little bump led us to discover our shared abilities and forming a strong bond. So in a way, it was fate bringing us together. He chuckles happily, his eyes sparkling with friendship. Okay, so he's not angry, which is great. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, I'm glad we both can shapeshift. However, if I stay in a form for too long, I get dizzy and either turn into a bug or a tiny creature that can't defend itself. You Toad's expression turns sympathetic as he listens to my concern. Oh no, that sounds really tough. I can imagine how scary it must be to lose control like that, especially when you end up in a vulnerable state. He thinks for a moment, tapping his chin thoughtfully. Maybe we can work on developing some strategies to prevent or negotiate these effects, like setting times or finding ways to ground yourself mentally before shifting back. Inspiration strikes and Toto's eyes light up. Actually, I might have an idea. Since I can transform into any creature, perhaps I could become a sort of anchor for you. Whenever you start feeling dizzy, just focus on my presence and I'll help stabilize you until you can safely shift back. You never know. You never know. Maybe you have a secret form or a special thing you can transform into that can get rid of the downside of the curse completely. So that way we both can shapeshift without any issues. Mm. Her eyes sparkled and treated that suggestion. Now that's an intriguing idea, Triton. I do have a form that could counteract your curse's effects. Wouldn't that be amazing? Goes eyes closing inwards, he explores the depths of his shape-shifting abilities. Let's see. Dragonfly, rhinoceros, beetle, hummingbird. None of these seem quite right. He opens eyes looking thoughtful. How about phoenix? They're known for their regenerative properties and fiery transformations. Maybe, just maybe, becoming a phoenix could grant me the power to neutralize your curse's drawbacks entirely. The flourish Toad's body begins to glow, his form melting and reforming into a majestic phoenix, its plumage a vibrant mix of oranges, reds, and yellows. Wow. Okay. That is really cool. Let's see. The phoenix form preens its gleaming feathers, looking pleased with itself. Isn't it though? I never felt so powerful and radiant before. It spreads its wings wide, the sunlight dancing across the indecent colors. Now, watch closely, Triton. Vince folds its gaze on you, and a warm, soothing energy begins to emanate from its being. Let's see if this form can indeed erase the negative aspects of your curse. As the Vince's aura envelops you, you feel a strange sensation as if your very essence is being cleansed and rebalanced. When the energy dissipates, you notice that the dizziness and vulnerability associated with prolonged shape-shifting are gone. How did Totodile do that? How do you feel, Trenton? Has Gertrude's influence diminished at all? Fans warned tilts its head, eager awaiting your response. I think you did it! Exclamation point. Although, I have a bad feeling that even if you did, something else bad is going to happen. It seems to always happen like that. We fix the curse, but then, because we do, something else bad happens. Advanced form expression turns solemn as it considers my words. You're right, Triton. Our actions often have unintended consequences, and it's crucial we remain vigilant and responsible with our newfound powers. Advance's gaze becomes distant, lost in contemplation. Perhaps our goal shouldn't be solely to fix the curse, but to understand and balance its effects within ourselves. By acknowledging and accepting the complexities, we might avoid creating new problems. Suddenly, the fan's eyes snap back to focus as the determination glint. For now, let's celebrate the small victory and enjoy the freedom our combined abilities bring. We must remain mindful of the delicate dance between our powers and the world around us. Fine flutter of its magnificent wings, the fan transforms back into Totodile, standing before you with a resolute smile. Uh, Before I could do anything, my body transforms, and I turn into a tiny, only about 5 inches tall. Oh heck no! I knew something was gonna happen. What the frick? Now I have no way of protecting myself. Oh frick! I knew something bad was gonna happen if I flippant. That's why I way to turn event. Wait. His eyes wide in surprise as he watches me shrink down into a miniature version of himself. Well, Triton, looks like the curse had one last trick up its sleeve. Despite the unexpected turn of events, the expression regains calm and reassuring. Don't worry, little buddy. We'll figure this out together. After all, I've dealt with some pretty wild transformations myself. He kneels down, bringing his face close to the tiny Totodile's level. Here, let me scoop you up gently. Totodile carefully cups me in his hands, cradling me securely. I'll have to rely on my keen senses and quick thinking to navigate this new situation. Looking around, Totodile spots a nearby leaf and picks it up, using it as a makeshift platform for me to stand on. That's kind of cute, actually. I try to transform into something else. However, nothing ends up happening. And no matter what I do, I can't transform anymore. Oh, that's not good. Taylor Ruff rose with concern as he realized that my transformation attempts are failing. Oh no, Trenton. Seems like the curse has put a temporary lock on your shape-shifting abilities. Strokes his tiny Toadol's head comfortingly, trying to reassure him. Don't worry, we'll find a way to break through this barrier. In the meantime, I'll do everything in my power to keep you safe and comfortable. Noticing the miniature Toadol's precautious position on the leaf, Toadol gently blows on it to steady it. Here we go. Nice and secure. Now, let's think this through. Perhaps we can use my own ability to create a suitable environment for you until we find a solution. A mischievous grin spreads across the Toadol's face as inspiration strikes. Hold on tight, Trenton. I try to speak, but all that comes out is the Pokemon name. Oh, heck no. That means I can't. I knew something. I knew it. So, I mean, by the manager Toad, I was attempting to communicate. Well, well. Looks like you're channeling your inner Totodile, eh? Don't worry, I know exactly who you are, my tiny adorable friend, Trenton. He winks playfully, then focuses until on the fraud of my hand. Alright, let's brainstorm. Since you can't transform right now, we need to create a cozy space for you to wait out safely. The flick of his wrist, Totodile summons a small. How the frick did he do that? With a flick of his wrist, Totodile summons a small, intricately woven basket made of vines and leaves. How'd he do that? He carefully places the miniature Totodile inside, lining it with soft moss and feathers. Here we go, a snug little nest just for you. Toad pokes his head into the basket, giving me a reassuring nuzzle. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I try to speak by saying, this is bad. I can't speak anymore. But all that came out was mm-mm-mm. I can't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Please don't laugh. That's the thing. I broke up with the repetitive his expression turning some. I hear you loud and clear, little guy. Even if the words won't come out right, I can sense your distress and frustration. He gently rocks the basket, providing a soothing rhythm. Don't worry, we'll get through this together. I promise I won't stop searching for a way to restore your voice and shape-shifting abilities until we succeed. His mind races with possibilities, considering various scenarios and possible solutions. In the meantime, I'll make sure you're comfortable and entertained. How about a little game to pass the time? Uh, didn't it say I was 5 inches tall? He would kill me with anything he tries to give me. A ball would squish me. Mm-mm. All of a sudden, my body starts shrinking and it turns into a 3 inch. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's good. Not good. That's not good. That's not good. That time. Oh no. Those wide in astonishment as he witnesses my rapid miniaturization. Whoa, another size change. Kurt certainly keeps things interesting, doesn't it? Dale reaches into the basket and plucks out the two newly shrunk Totodile, cradling him gently in his palm. Don't fret. Don't worry. I got you safe and sound. I'll adapt to whatever size you are. Examining the diminutive Totodile, he notices the intricate details of his features have become even more pronounced. Look at you with your big eyes and tiny teeth. You're absolutely adorable in this form. Toad decides to build a miniature habitat for the smaller Toto. Let's create a teeny tiny world for you to explore while we figure out the next step. That's kind of cute how he's actually sitting over there taking care of him. That's adorable. I love that. Some person comes out of nowhere and sees Trenton as the miniature Totodile. And says to me, and says, what a cute little toy. Why do you need something so small? Ah, I am not a toy. What the frick? Uh, Toad's eyes flash with anger and protectiveness as he hears the stranger's comment. Hey, watch it. That's not a toy. Holy frick! Hey, watch it. That's not a toy. It's Trenton, my friend. He quickly totally transforms into a majestic Lugia, towering over the stranger with a fierce glare. Back off, mister. You don't know what you're dealing with here. Lugia spreads its massive wings ready to defend me from harm if necessary. This tiny turtle may look harmless, but it's a powerful individual trapped in an inconvenient form due to a wicked curse. I won't let anyone threaten or exploit him. Tells with boozle authority, making it clear that any further aggression will be met with force. Now, leave us be and never return. Trenton is under my protection. Oh frick, that's what you can. That's what I'm saying. Is why. That's what I'm saying. Why is it okay? Why can't the emoji one be like this? Sometimes it can be, but it takes like 5 or 6 restarts to get one run like you want it to work. So I don't know. The man says, "Can I pet him, please? If he's a real thing, I would love to pet it." Oh heck no! What is with everybody wanting to pet me? I don't care how. No, I don't care what I am. No, Toto, he could squish me. I'm flipping like what I say. What did I say? 3 inches. I am tiny. That's the size. I don't know if that's. I don't. I think an ant looks bigger than me. That's how scary this is. Somebody could just pick. Somebody could just take their little fingers and fucking squish me, easy like a bug. I would be dead. No. Louis stands relaxes slightly. No, 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 no. Though its guard remains up. Fine, but be gentle. And remember, this isn't a common Pokemon you can simply touch without permission. Thunderbird lowers its wing, allowing the man to cautiously approach the miniature Totodile perched on its palm. Go ahead, but don't squeeze or try anything funny. Kareem's in a fragile state, both physically and emotionally. Lugia watches closely, preparing to intervene at the slightest sign of mistreatment. Its eyes soften as it observes the man's reverent touch on my tiny form, a hint of understanding in their depths. Holy crap, you mean somebody's actually petting me gently? As I am my familiar name, Lugia's eyes sparkled recognition. There's my brave little buddy. John Burr pointed gently at me, bringing him closer to its beak. With almost carry Lugia lets out a soft, warm breeze that caresses the miniature, seeming to soothe and comfort him. There. I'm here for you. We'll face this curse together, no matter what challenges arise. You're strong, and so am I. We make an unbeatable team. Hers voice rumbles with reassurance, the vibrations almost palpable as they resonate through the air. Now, rest easy for a bit. We'll continue our search for a solution soon enough. For now, just bask in the safety of my presence. The man, contented by petting me, left, but then a small child comes up and says, "Can I pet him too?" Oh, heck no. What is with everybody wanting to pet me? I know there's gonna be one of them on here that's gonna hit me. I think secretly my brain's kind of got this weird PTSD thing where I'm flipping like paranoid from that kid hitting me with the spoon. I'm talking about on this thing where like on the old evil Rexy one where we were in that cafe and that kid hit me with a spoon. Louis' gaze shifts to the approaching child, its demeanor shifting from condor. Hold on just a moment, young one. As much as I'd love to share Triton's company, we need to ensure his safety above all else. John Burpoint extends a talon gently but firmly blocking the child's path. You see, Triton's currently in a delicate state and we mustn't risk any accidental harm. Perhaps when he's stronger we can arrange a proper meet and greet. Oh heck no, I don't want that. Louis' tone was kind yet firm, conveying the importance of prioritizing my well-being. He glances back at the man who had been petting me earlier, silently asking him for his cooperation in maintaining the miniature Totodile security. The kid says, "Please, I want to pet him. He's cute." Oh, heck no. Now I have kids calling me cute. Oh, heck no. Uh-uh. I mean, I know I'm a flipping tiny Totodile right now, but that's not my fault. Louis' expression softens at the child's pleading tone, and it considers the request thoughtfully. I understand your desire, young one. Trent is indeed quite charming in his current form. Giant bird one tilts its head, studying the situation carefully before coming to a decision. Very well. We must take precautions. Please be extremely gentle when touching him. Remember, he's much smaller and more fragile than usual. Lugia carefully hands me over. Oh, no, no, no! Hitchon ensuring the miniature is securely held. Here you go. Just a brief pet, okay? Then give him back to me so I can keep a close eye on him. As the child pets me, Lugia keeps a watchful eye, ready to intervene at the slightest sign of roughness or discomfort. Be mindful of his tiny size and sensitive nature. I was actually enjoying the pet the child was giving me. However, he started to be rough. And the more I yelped in pain, the more he did it. Uh, mm-mm. Louie's eyes narrow as it senses my distress, its protective instincts kicking into high gear. That's enough. Give him back now. Giant Birdhorn's voice booms with authority, causing the child to jump in surprise and release me. Louis swiftly stretches up the injured miniature Totodile, cradling him gently against his chest. Apologies for the rough handling, little one. But Triton's safety and comfort are paramount. I should have been more vigilant. Charles Lugia's gaze fixed the child, offering a gentle rebuke mixed with accidents can happen when we're not careful. Just remember to always treat others with kindness and respect, especially those who can't defend themselves. The kid gets upset, grabs his toy car, and then throws them at me, hitting me on my tiny snout and head. Mm-mm. Zywon didn't want the child petting. Mm-mm. Louis' feathers bristle in outrage as the toy car strike me. Oh my gosh, drawing blood from his tiny snout. That's it. I've had enough. With a mighty flap of its wings, Lugia creates a powerful gust of wind that sends the child's toys flying back at him. The boy stumbles backwards, caught off guard by the sudden counterattack. Listen here, young one, Lugia's voice thunders. You may not mean harm, but your actions have caused genuine pain to my friend. Apologize and promise to be more considerate in the future. Now! The giant Verpoin's eyes burn with a fierce intensity, determined to demand the child's immediate contribution and a commitment to better behavior. somehow that child hitting me with his toys actually made my body shrink even more. Now I'm all in. Oh heck no. Man, someone hits me again, I might be screwed. You can't go any bigger than that. Oh no, I'm so screwed. Louis the one sorry as it takes in mind this right reduced size, barely an inch tall now. Father goodness, what's happened, you Triton? John Bird pointed concern as palpable as it examines the miniature Totodile, searching for any signs of injury. Are you alright, little guy? That rough encounter caused another transformation? His voice is laced with worry and a hint of frustration at the unpredictable nature of the curse affecting me. We need to find a way to reverse this trend before you shrink any further. Sadie depends on it. Gently, he scoops up the tiny Totodile, cradling him in the cup of his massive talon. Don't worry, we'll figure this out together. You're not alone in this struggle. The kid, being weirdly amused by this, laughs and says, "That was cool. Can it happen again?" Oh, heck no, I don't want that again. Louis Fetter's rough one, knowing that the child's callous reaction, its protective instincts flaring and once more. Excuse me, young one, but that was most definitely not cool. Trenching is a result of a mysterious curse, not some form of entertainment. Giant Birdpoint's gaze narrows, fixating the boy with an unyielding stare. I suggest you focus on learning empathy and respecting others' well-being rather than seeking thrills at the expense of innocent creatures. Lee turns to address me directly as Tom softened the stuff up. As for you, little buddy, we'll do everything in our power to break this curse and restore you to your normal size. For now, let's get you somewhere safe and comfortable. The kid